Okay, students, as right now we have discussed about some of the methods of psychology. Now let us try to move on to the next element or segment in this particular chapter. Once again, I would like to remind or just wanted to make you recall about the methods of psychology. We have studied about introspection method, observation method, scientific or experimental method, clinical method. Also, we have studied case study method, correlation method, interview method, okay, survey method, and as a part of genetic method, longitudinal study method, and cross-sectional study method. So these are the important methods of psychology which are usually identified and which are usually are popularly known in the field of psychology, and they are widely used for different purposes based on the problem or the issue. They are usually followed and they are usually carried out. So after understanding the methods of psychology, now let us move on to some understanding the importance of some of the goals, and later we shall see the other elements of psychology, that is what is the use of understanding psychology as per your profession is considered. Okay, so first just I would like to drag your attention towards understanding the goals of psychology, why we should have to learn psychology, that is what. Okay, first as to describe of what, understanding human behavior must begin with careful description of how people of the society used to think, they used to act in the different situation. As particularly speaking, psychology is the systematic study of the behavior. Okay, when you are talking about the behavior, of description, there is a need of describing how the people of various category, various streams used to behave, how they used to think, how do they used to act. Right now, though the condition is very pandemic, still the people are wondering like anything. Nothing was happened to them. As there is a regulation of using you need to use when you are supposed to be there in the society or public places, you should have to wear the mask, but still the people are not following. So the why means the psychology will help us to understand why such behaviors are usually expressed. Okay, why the people used to think in that form, how do they behave, what made them to behave like that. Okay, and how do they act in the different conditions. So everything need to be studied under the goals of psychology, I can say. That is for describing some of the people's behavior, we must study psychology. That should be the goal of psychology. Next is to explain of what, how, why people behave in certain manners. So you can see the people's behavior. The best example which is recorded for every one of us is Big Boss seasons of any languages. So there the people used to be gathered, and how do they behave, the way how do they behave in the first day, second day, or when the elimination used to come, how the people start behaving, or how we usually behave when the day one the classes started, next in between, and before examination, after examination, how do we behave. So there are not expected elements in the same form, but there are variations as far the behavior is considered. So to know why people used to behave in the certain form, that is need to be explained. That is what we need to understand the psychology, so that you can give the explanation. One is for describing why people behavior is like that, and is why the behavior used to be followed like that. To explain that, we need to understand psychology for that purpose. Next is to predict, or of what, to predict people's behavior too. So based on our experiences and the previous studies, we can predict why the behavior is like this, or how or what, why they are behaving like this. To predict the some of the people's behavior, we must know the psychology. One will have in certain way in certain set of circumstances, as even not only to predict, even for controlling, as to control the behavior of the people, as we can change the, or we can influence the people's behavior once we know what actually there in their mind. So for these four reasons, these are the four important identified goals of psychology, why we need to study psychology. One is to describe, next is to explain, third one is to predict, and fourth one is to control. So these are some of the goals of psychology which need to be understood initially, as to get the solution for any problem in the society. Now let us talk about the next important element which comes in your syllabus is relevance of psychology for nursing. Why there is a need of understanding psychology for nursing people. Okay, so there are the three important aspects that we need to understand. So there is a tripolar relationship between why there is a need of understanding psychology for nursing profession is considered. Okay, one is as to understand oneself. Okay, what I am, what is my role, what I need to do. Okay, next is to understand the patient's behavior, whom I am facing, whom I need to give the treatment, like that. Next is to understand others also, there is a need of understanding psychology. Probably you might have heard the name of Florence Nightingale. She is the one whom we still remember for her contribution, because when we talk about nursing profession, she has rendered her service to the soldiers in the war field, and she made her name very popular, and still we remember her name for her selfless service to the people of the society. So the way why she made those all contributions, and why you need to do the service when you are working or when you are giving your service to the public, you need to understand the psychology of the people from various background. So for that purpose, there is a need of understanding psychology. So some points I would like to discuss with you now as far your role is considered. The first one is, why do we require or why the relevance of psychology for nursing people. So for the development as well as for maturation, there is a need of understanding psychology. If I have the knowledge of psychology individually, so I can understand the different stages of human life. So how the infancy period is, how childhood is, how adolescence is, how adulthood is, how old age is. Okay, so developmental stage of human being, ಮಾನವನ ವಿಕಾಸದ ವಿವಿಧ ಹಂತಗಳು ಬಾಲ್ಯಾವಸ್ಥೆಯಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ವೃದ್ಧಾಪ್ಯದವರೆಗೆ ಯಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಹಂತಗಳಿದಾವೆ ಆ ಹಂತಗಳಲ್ಲಿ how do the people behave. Okay, and what are their expected behavior, how I need to talk, everything need to be understood, so that only you can give a right type of treatment. If you don't understand psychological behavior of a person, then it is difficult for you to manage. Okay, if you wish to give any type of treatment, first of all you should have to have a very good rapport with them. If you don't have, if you have not developed a good relationship or a rapport with the patient, they will not listen to you. So first of all, you should have to convince them, you should have to convert as them those are people that they should have to listen to you, they should have to follow your instruction, so that they can immediately cure from the disease that actually they are suffering from. So there is a need of understanding the different type of developmental stage of all the human beings. Once you have the knowledge of the stages, you will act on that. So you must know how to talk with the children, you must know how to talk with the adolescents, you must know how to talk with the old age people. So the behavior, the person may do same, but as per the age background is considered, there are variations. So there is a need of understanding developmental stage. So nurses will not misidentify normal process or as diseases. That can be done. Next is for learning and motivation, we need psychology, and nurses need to give education. They know when, where, and what to do. These things are usually answered when you have a right type of information as for you have the knowledge of psychology. Next is for the personality and behavior point of view, there is a need of understanding psychology. As you expand the perception, nurse perception can be understood through the help of psychology. Understanding patients reaction when you started giving treatment to them. Okay, either it may be positive behavior or negative behavior. So if they are positive, you can boost their positivity. If they are from negative elements, you should have to convert that negative behavior to the positive one. Next is practice of effective interaction, how I need to talk. So I think you people have met the different people in the society, where the behavior of every individual will not remain same, isn't it? So from that point of view, there are some changes which usually take place. That also can be done through the help of understanding proper type of interaction, how I need to talk. Okay, so when you are working as a staff nurse in the hospital, if you got an opportunity to give the treatment for a 3 or 4 year old children child, at that time you need to talk like a child only. When you got an opportunity to work in the ICU section, there how your behavior should be. So everything should have to be understood based on the psychology of the condition. So your behavior should not remain same in the same hospital in every different wards. Your behavior should be differ with as per the expectation of the ward as well as the condition of the patient is considered. So that can be done. Next is it helps nurses to deal with her own emotions when dealing with the patients. So even you have emotions, okay, so as to play as to deal with your own emotions, you must understand the patient psychology. Next is for adaptation. What all you need to adapt to as per your profession is considered. Nurses help patients to adapt with their diseases, anxiety, and disability, and which help nurses to understand and deal with the patient reaction. So, if there are any adaptations which need to be followed among patient psychology is considered, that can be done with the help of proper understanding of those patients. Next is to give counseling to the patients in the right form. Psychology knowledge will help you. So, counsel regarding healthy behavior and how to get rid of the stress that the patient is suffering from. So for those all the issues, you should have to understand psychology in the detailed form so that it will help you psychologically as to work very healthy in a and even in a very active form. Even for conducting some of the research aspects to explore more about human behavior as to even improve. If though I am working very hard, if, are there any area that I can work on that? So by research abilities to improve the quality of the care that I am following, if there is a need again from my side, I must go for research activities. So these can also be done for the purpose of understanding psychology. So these points will definitely help us to know how important the knowledge of psychology is for you people as for your profession is considered. Thank you very much for listening. Okay.